Lux for Less family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kanisha. If you're new, this channel is called Lux Living for Less, and on this channel we try to find tips and tricks on how to still live a fabulous lifestyle on a for less budget. So by the title you already know, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 most worn handbags. Now last year, Jeronika, I'm sure you all are all familiar with Jeronika, she shared on her channel what started to become a shared challenge among the YouTube influencers of her top 5 bags that she would restart her handbag collection with if she had to. Well, I'm going to take a little twist on that. I'm not going to share my top 5 designer handbags if I would restart my collection, but what I am going to do is show you my top 5 most worn handbags. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, the first handbag I want to show you is this Calvin Klein tote. Now, you guys, I have had this purse for longer than I really care to remember. I purchased this purse from Dillard's on one of their New Year's Day sales. Y'all remember when Dillard's New Year's Day sales were all the rave and people used to get up early, self-included, to go to those sales? Well, this purse was purchased during one of those sales, and I know I have had this handbag at least 10 years or greater. Now, what I like about this handbag and why she made it into my top 5 is because, as you can see, this is pretty much an all-purpose handbag. I mean, it meets pretty much the requirements to be worn really with any outfit. I mean, it's structured, it's black, it's leather, it has a pop of gold right here, it has a top handle where you can carry it or you can carry it on your arm. I mean, it's sleek, it meets pretty much all the requirements to be worn with any outfit, dressy or casual. I generally use this handbag if I'm going to like a sorority meeting and I need to carry things like my iPad or my sorority documents in this bag. This is also a bag I use for church. I also use this bag sometimes if I'm going to like a memorial service or a funeral. You know, a bag that I use basically when I'm trying to make a statement without saying too much. This is what I normally use this girl for. But this Calvin Klein bag, you guys, as you can see, like I said, I've had it for as long as I can remember. It has just the slightest bit of wear right here, but other than that, it really looks like it has no wear at all, and she is in excellent condition. I want to say I paid maybe $20 for this bag. Like, y'all, it was so inexpensive. But this is one of the bags that are in my top 5 most worn handbags. All right, the second bag in my top 5 most worn handbags is this Ralph Lauren little small crossbody purse. Now, you all have seen her a ton of times. I mean, this is the perfect size for a crossbody. It also has this shoulder strap here that is adjustable. Now, just like the Calvin Klein tote, I also purchased this from Dillard's on one of their New Year's Day sales, and I got this at some ridiculously low price as well. I want to say it was probably $20. It might have been less than that. But what I love about this is that it has the pebbled leather here, and it also has this nice gold clasp here that, you know, it's like a turn lock. It has these nice rivets right here, and then it has this back pocket right here. Also, it has this nice brass gold detail. Y'all, this bag is probably just as old as the Calvin Klein bag. I almost kind of want to say that I purchased that Calvin Klein bag and this bag on the same day because it was definitely purchased at the Dillard's New Year's Day sale. But I love this bag. It has enough room for pretty much anything. You can store your phone in this bag, your lipstick, car keys, wallet, whatever it is that you want to store in this bag. There's plenty of room to do that. But this bag is my number 2 bag on my top 5 most worn handbags. All right, the next bag in my top 5 most worn handbags is this Bally crossbody. Now, I got this from the Bally store in Orlando. It was either my birthday weekend or Mother's Day weekend. I can't remember, but I got this from the Bally store. I love this because it has a very neutral palette with the pop of red going down the front. I also like that it's small and sleek, but it does have a lot of storage inside. It almost gives you the feeling like it's a wallet on a chain, but in my opinion, it's a little bit bigger than a wallet on a chain and has a lot more functionality. This purse, as you can see, unlike the wallet on a chain, this has a pocket here, It has a pocket here. It has another zip pocket here. And then it has a compartment for all of like your credit cards, your IDs or whatever. And then it also has this very nice crossbody chain strap. The strap, although it is not removable, you can tuck it into the purse and carry this as a clutch. So there's dual functionality with this purse. Like I said, it's a little bit more functional than a wallet on a chain. It offers you a little bit more storage than a wallet on a chain, and it's more versatile than a wallet on a chain. Now this is a leather handbag. It's not pebbled, it's more like grained, maybe, I guess you can say. But this is a bag that pretty much will go with anything. It's on the more casual side, but I guess if you want to, you know, tuck the chain strap in and carry it as a clutch, it'll lend a little bit more dressier. I tend to carry it if I'm wearing something casual, you know, like a pair of jeans or something with sneakers along that line. But this is just another bag in my top 5 most worn handbags. All right, the next bag that made my top 5 most worn handbags is this Jimmy Choo mini Paris bag. Now, this was purchased on the same day as the Bally purse. I purchased it from the Jimmy Choo store in Orlando, and it's just this cute little bag. And honestly, I did not go in to buy this purse. I actually went in to get a pair of Jimmy Choo slides, which I wear all the time. I need to get another pair because I have worn those things down, okay? But this purse was purchased from the Jimmy Choo store on the same day as I purchased the Bally purse. And it's just very subtle, you know, very understated. You can see it has the Jimmy Choo branding across the front. It has the croc embossed leather, and it has this nice little Jimmy Choo emblem right here. Now, this is a tiny bag. You're not gonna fit a lot in here, okay? You probably only gonna get your key fob, your ID, your credit cards, maybe a lipstick and a couple of pieces of gum. That's it. Nothing else is going in this bag. So from a practical standpoint, this ain't it. But from a stylish standpoint, she is your girl. I mean, what I normally do is the chain on this bag is long. Here's the dust bag that it came with. And here's the full length of the chain. So you definitely can wear it crossbody. But what I tend to do is I tend to tuck the strap into the purse, and I just carry it like a little mini tote. I get so many compliments when I wear this purse. I mean, it is definitely a conversation starter, number one, because it's so tiny, it's micro, but it's also just cute. And then on top of that, it's white, so it goes with everything. Definitely can be worn with more dressy attire, or just like my other handbags, can also convert to something more casual. But this Jimmy Choo white croc embossed leather handbag is another bag that is in my top 5 most worn handbags. And rounding out my top 5 is my girl, my all-time fave. She goes almost everywhere with me. You all have seen her in plenty of videos. It is my Brahman Tote. Now, this bag, y'all, this bag is probably, no lie, about 15 years old. I got this bag from the Brahman store in Orlando, and y'all, she has almost 0 signs of wear. She does have 4 feet on the bottom. It is croc embossed in that traditional Brahmin print. Y'all, this is such a great handbag. I know a lot of people rave about the Louis Vuitton, what is it, the Never Full, and there's another tote, the Dior tote. None of them has nothing on this. This is a leather bag. Louis Vuitton is printed canvas. Dior is, I think, fabric or something like that. This bag, baby, this bag has been around the way. I need to just call her around the way girl, because she, listen, I abuse her real bad, okay? But she has taken a licking, and she is still going. 15 years old and almost no signs of wear on this bag at all. Now, let me just take a pivot for a moment and let you all know, if you are not familiar with the Brahman brand, do yourself a favor and become familiar with that brand. It is a more, in my opinion, affordably priced designer handbag. But when I tell you Brahman is going to give you your money's worth, these bags are exceptionally made. I mean, I can go on and on about this bag. I use this bag when I travel. She goes in the airport with me. She goes almost everywhere with me. If you see me out on a Saturday, just out and about, you're gonna see her with me. But this bag right here rounds out my top 5 most worn handbags. Now I want to give an honorable mention to a handbag that I am slowly starting to put in rotation more and more. It is this Geiger Kensington bag. Now she is a tweed material. She has this beautiful brass hardware here with the Geiger eagle head. This is a bag you guys remember I got from that thrift store in Paris. And if you all remember me saying when I made my video recapping my Paris trip, I said that I've always wanted a Geiger bag, but sometimes his bags, in my opinion, can land a little gaudy, and that's just not my personal flavor. But when I saw this girl, I was like, girl, where have you been all my life? Even though it's tweed, it has a denim look to it. So from a distance, you would think that this is a denim bag, but up close, you discover that it definitely is tweed. I love this bag. Like, I love everything about it. It's a perfect size. It's a perfect shape. Now, the straps on this handbag are actually very long, but I wanted to carry it as a tote. So what I did was I shortened the handles on the bag and just used a zip tie to, you know, make them shorter, folded it back over, and now I have a tote. Now anytime I want to wear it longer or crossbody, it's just a matter of me cutting a zip tie, and it's just as simple as that. But she deserves an honorable mention because I'm starting to pick her up more and more lately. But this Geiger Kensington tweed bag, honorable mention for my top 5 +1 most worn handbags. All right, you guys, well, that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop down in the comments and let me know which bag was your favorite. Which bag was you like, nah, girl, you might want to take that one out of rotation and put in something else. I love to hear your thoughts and comments. But that is going to wrap up this video. I thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at luxliving4_less. And I'll see you guys and gals in the next video. Bye, y'all.